Some of you may have a 401k or an IRA or a money market, whatever. And many of you just don't really care because you don't watch this day to day, and it may not affect you as much. But in reality, it's going to affect every one of us when these markets do crash at some point. And I'm not saying that's going to happen tomorrow. As I've always said, I don't know when they're going to crash. I just know that we're on path to a major market crash, bond crash, real estate crash. We are on a one-way road to a major crash.
You may have heard it before, but that is Jeremiah Babe of SD Bullion sounding a reminder of an imminent crash of the global economy. It's not that you've not read it or heard it elsewhere. Take this as another reminder that there's a high chance that the real estate, stock market, and even cryptos might crash. This is the time to ignore everything you see about the economy on television. They are quite far from the truth. You may not know, but no one owes you the truth. You must find the truth and run with it. Look around you. The United States, Canada, and other major economies are battling inflation, leading them into a recession. There's also the Russian-Ukraine war, whose effects have migrated beyond their borders. Not to talk of the damage from the COVID-19 days. Everywhere you look, there are risks of stagflation endangering economic growth. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, calls this situation a darkened horizon. In plain English, no one knows where this could lead or end. However, there's only one way out of this dilemma, towards a major crash. Welcome to Savvy Economist. This is not going to be a regular analysis. Rather, think of it as a warning and reminder of the darkening of the global economy. While we are trying as much as possible to avoid using our word, it seems we are already dealing with it technically. Please watch, like, and share this video. Drop your comments and observations below and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Let's dive right in. By listening to Jeremiah Babe again, you will be interested in how you can stay protected in the midst of this impending chaos. Here's what he has to say.
The stock market and the real economy are so detached. There is no relationship between the two of them now. But I do believe that it will be the economy, it will be the housing market that at some point does collapse the stock market. They can continue to manipulate these markets, but they're going to have a much harder time manipulating the economy, as we are finding out, as people continue to resort to credit cards, people resorting to payday loans and personal loans, and people now admitting that they're really having big trouble. But to this individual, maybe he's going to go buy some Amazon stock at $137 today. Maybe he's going to buy some Apple at $136 or $137, and maybe he'll buy 3 shares of that, 5 shares of that, 10 shares of that, and he's going to be wealthy. What I think a lot of people don't understand, if you don't watch these markets daily, is they are completely still very overvalued, and it takes a lot of money to make money. You've got to bet big to win big. And I know that there's a lot of people that write me, telling me that, oh, they're in the markets and, they made $28 today, or they made $125 last week in the stock market. And so they feel like they're winning. In reality, you've got to be gambling hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars to be making money in these markets.
What Jeremiah Babe is describing has a semblance of 3 key issues: persistent supply-side disturbances fueling inflation, preceded by a protracted period of highly accommodative monetary policy in major advanced economies, prospects for weakening growth, and vulnerabilities that emerging market and developing economies face concerning the monetary policy tightening that will be needed to rein in inflation. All of these are similar to the stagflation of the 1970s. Remember that we suggested avoiding the R words in the introduction. The R's are recession, Russia, and rates. These 3 R's are driving us into a major crash. These are bad news that will drive lesser growth and more inflation. For instance, China reported a 0.4% growth, the United States reported entering a technical recession during the same period, and Canada is struggling to wrestle down the effects of hyperinflation. This is what Jeremiah Babe has to say again.
I don't think people really quite understand what's going on here. Yeah, maybe their Apple stock is up 2 or 3% today. That's wonderful. But is your Apple stock, your Amazon stock, all this going to protect you from an economic collapse? Is it going to be here 10 years from now?
It does not matter whether you are in the United States, Canada, or China. No economy is free from the crash. Interestingly, the populace is not in any way ready for what is coming. Everyone is acting unconcerned and disconnected from reality. What we were hoping you could do at Savvy Economist is to be prepared against this major crash. It will come, and you are better positioned just by watching this video. What will happen if you lose your job or savings with loads of debt? Right now, it would be best if you start preparing by stacking, saving, and doing less spending. Avoid debts and impulse spending as much as possible, and do away with your credit cards. With this in place, you will be heavily guarded when everything comes crashing down. As a newly created channel, we need all the help we can get. To support us, please watch, like, and share our videos. You can also subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.